Hello, my name is Cameron Hill and today I'm doing a tutorial on the art of Foley. In a film or TV show, Foley is the sound of humans interacting with the environment, and it's important to note that there are two kinds of Foley. One, recording an object as it actually appears on the screen, for example a can of Coke opening. And two, using an object and manipulating it so that it sounds like something else. For example, cracking celery for the cracking of bones. Now today, we'll learn how to use our bodies and manipulate props to create a sound seen on the screen. We'll be recording one of the most common sounds recorded by a Foley artist: footsteps. Now when performing a character's footsteps, it's really important that you get into the spirit of the character. You need to consider their age, their weight, how they're feeling, and you need to reflect that in your performance. As a Foley artist, it's your job to make the most believable sound possible. And in the book The Foley Grail, they mention that Foley is the supporting player in films. It cannot be intrusive. So let's get to work. Let's watch the clip together, so we can decide how we're going to create the footsteps. Now this clip is taken from a short film called Coin Operated. Let's consider the young boy. He's running around like crazy playing with his toy rocket ship. He is running on a pavement which is quite a hard surface. He also is wearing flat shoes, and because he's a little boy, we need to make sure his footsteps aren't heavy. We need to be quite light on our feet. He speeds up and slows down, which means we need to make sure our footsteps aren't robotic. They won't be at regular intervals. We need to try and portray his excitement through our performance, matching his movement on the screen. Now, for our recording, we're going to use a Rode NT-G2 shotgun mic. You can see its polar pattern on the screen. The mic is very sensitive at the front, and it captures very little sound from the side and some sound from the rear. I'm going to place it around 20 centimeters away from the source to try and limit any outdoor noise it might pick up. Let's have a go at replicating the sound using a pair of flat trainers on a wooden floor. Now remember, you are hearing the sound directly from the source. It's unprocessed. It's time to reflect on that recording. It's important to evaluate your work as you go. Have a listen back and ask yourself a few critical questions. Does the recording sync with the action on the screen? Is the sound believable and realistic? Does it reflect the energy of the little boy? If you close your eyes, could you tell he was walking on a pavement? How was the audio level? Do you need to increase your gain or place your microphone closer to the source? Let's record another take, but this time using a kitchen tile as a surface. We'll also try and follow the boy's footsteps even closer, speeding up and slowing down. Let's reflect again using the same criteria as last time. 1. The recording syncs well with the action and the speeding up and slowing down is a lot more accurate. 2. I think the boy's steps are a little heavy. They don't sound too playful. 3. The speed certainly communicates his energy, and having heavier steps in some places definitely communicates the excitement of the boy. 4. The tile works well as it gives us a deeper sound compared to the hollow sound of the wood floor. 5. The audio level was strong and clear. Having evaluated that recording, we're going to record another take, but this time we will try a completely new technique. We're going to use our fingers as feet on a hard kitchen tile. We're also going to wear a pair of latex gloves to try and get the soft sound we need for the little boy. Let's have a listen. Now, it goes without saying that sound design is highly subjective, and each individual person will have their own idea of how a sound should, well, sound. Creating a good recording is really important, and later a sound engineer can manipulate it further by adding things like reverb and EQ. Let's have a listen to take 3 with the rest of the clip to see how the audio fits within the environment. This is really important as we'll see how the recording blends with the other sounds. Foley recording is difficult, and as you can see, you might not always get the sound you want the very first time, but we can make it a little bit easier by thinking critically about what's going on in the scene. By taking into account the character's surface, the way they're feeling and their surroundings, we can make informed decisions about which prop to use and how to manipulate them. Thanks for watching, and good luck in your Foley journey.